Hello there, this is Seismic G-Man in a rare one-off appearance. I'm engaging in my childhood nostalgia. There was a PlayStation game called Colony Wars released in 1997 and its sequel, Colony Wars Vengeance, in 1998. Basically, these brilliant fucking wizards and females, if there's any women, not trying to offend anyone, are now remastering this classic. So basically, the demo has a few missions on Colony Wars Vengeance and a brand spanking new training mission. Without further ado, let's continue. They are planning to remake the first one and something called Reprisal. That'll be interesting. So we're going to go to Vengeance. Here's the intro film. That's a nice picture there for an explosion. That's not good. Whee! Wait, very Star Trek-esque.
Our ancestors on Earth had reached out across the universe, civilizing,
Of course.
enriching. Jealous terrorists, the League of Free Worlds, spread vile
Or
propaganda,
freedom fighters if
sending
you played
death
the first
squads to
game.
crush and slaughter us. Sealing the warp hole, they fled like cowards, leaving us to die. 9 planets, 1 sun, hunger, poverty, decay. We turned on each other. This was Saul, and we were its prisoners. The urge to survive is strong.
There we go.
But if it hadn't have been for Kron, we would have given up long ago. This was the world I was born into.
Because vengeance is best served cold. Alright, so that was the remade intro to Colony Wars Vengeance from this Colony Wars redo pack. If you want my opinion on the remade intro, it's actually quite good. Though the bit where you see the main character, who we now will be called Mertens, his sort of get-up looks a bit too sort of not really futuristic, a bit more like modern day. That's my personal sort of criticism. But it's still a brilliant quality intro done by a bunch of people who are not getting paid for this. But without further ado, we'll start the training mission.
Development on the new Hex ship is proceeding rapidly. You are
Nice.
required to report to the Navy station on Ganymede for certification on the new craft before deployment. Kron believes that the new Hex craft will be the key to ending the endless civil war in Seoul, and allow the Navy to turn its efforts to finally crushing the traitorous League, and return the former colonies to Navy control. Good luck, Mr. Mertens. Kron is counting on you.
Right, bit of I'm going to give you something called a lore alert. Basically, after the first colony wars, the League couldn't quite defeat the Imperial Navy, so they then decided, you know what, fuck yous, we're just going to lock you in your own star system and you can starve. So basically we've had 100 years of civil war, and we're now pretty much now reuniting under this mysterious Kron. Right, before we continue, we'll go on to the hangar. Normally, in Colony Wars Vengeance, the original game, you would get your craft, you could change it. We already have one, which is this lovely Hex Fighter. And you assign powers, so assign powers to shield, makes it more powerful there. Engines faster. Gyros, quicker turning, though sometimes that was a bit of a double-edged sword because it made your craft more twitchy. And of course, afterburns. I'm going to stick with the afterburns. Next one, which wasn't on the original, which is music. They have the original soundtrack, which is good for people who like nostalgia, and the remade one. I'm going to be playing the remake one so you can see how it sounds. Without further ado, let's continue. Here's the loading screen. Again, looks quite cool. I think in future maybe a little bit more sound, but again quite excellent.
Welcome to Jupiter Orbit, Cadet. Today's training will complete your HEX certification. Please use this time to familiarize yourself with your flight controls.
Okay, so here's our spaceship, so ignore the space button there because we can. So there's just same as the original Colony Wars from 1997 and 1998 with Vengeance, which is there we go. So we can turn. We've got different. Oh, sorry there. I forgot. I need to also flip the Y-axis so it acts more like a control stick. There we go. That's much better. Right, we'll change the views. So there's the cockpit view. I'd like to bear in mind that the graphics, while they look a million, billion, trillion times better than what they were on PlayStation, may still look a little rough, but this is because it's a demo in very early access, and the people who made this are fucking brilliant. There we get another view there. Let's view the craft. So we're going to fly around. There's the afterburner. Nose! Nose! After shield lasers, hull lasers. Alright, so what do we do? Okay, we've got to reverse. We can also roll the craft. I'd like to point out this is more like an arcade shooter.
When ready, proceed to the waypoint marked on your HUD.
This is not a realistic space flight simulator. If you're expecting that, you will be disappointed. So we've got our first waypoint. This is, I believe, in addition to the PlayStation version, which made it a hell of a lot easier because you know where you're flying.
We're marking targets on your radar now. You will need to locate and destroy our stationary drones. Enable your weapons now. Intentionally targeting Navy craft will be met with appropriate force.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of target practice, so let's have a look. We've got two lasers. Anti-shield are designed for shields. Hull for hull, so pew pew pew, boom. See the boom. Alright, moving there. You got your target leader there, but because the static, you're not seeing much. This will be useful in the later missions when enemies won't be standing still waiting for you to kill them. There we go.
Well done.
Whee!
We're marking 3 more drones. These will be equipped with shields. You'll need to deplete them before you can damage their hull. Enabling your anti-shield lasers now.
Okay, so anti-shield lasers. Hull lasers still do shield damage, but at a vastly reduced rate, so you want to use anti-shield lasers to strip the shields. Kind of like how I stripped your mum on Friday night. That was a joke, by the way. Alright, here we go. So, I like to point out that anti-shield lasers, when the shields are gone, don't do any damage, see? So, switch to your hull, watch the boom. Let's yeet them. Boom. You got your afterburner.
Well done, Top Gun. The anti-hull and anti-shield lasers are the foundation of your craft's offensive abilities. Based on the needs of your mission, your craft may be equipped with additional primary and secondary
Of course.
weapons.
So basically, with certain missions we might be equipped with stuff.
With your craft's controls. When you're ready, approach the frigate to complete your training.
So there's the frigate. We also do have missiles, so there's the anti-shield torpedo. Hull torpedo. There's the anti-shield. Shield missiles require locking on. And you've got something called a defense pod. A new feature to Colony Wars Vengeance from the original was the pods. You've got defense pod, you lock onto a friendly craft, fire, and that pod is like a tiny little starfighter that defends that target. Quite useful, particularly when you're on your own like you often fucking are. Right? Say, look at these graphics. Like, don't get me wrong, for like PlayStation 1 era, the graphics were decent then, but this is like really awesome.
Training complete.
There we go.
Engaged.
Whoosh. Alright, so
Commander Kron is pleased with your performance.
brilliant training
Pilots
mission,
like
quite
you, your
basic,
new
but that's all you
craft,
need.
The rogue tribes will have no choice but to surrender or be eradicated. After the tribes are dealt with, we can do the same to the traitorous League of Free Worlds. Kron will be watching your actions closely. He expects nothing but the best from you, pilot.
Of course. So now we got our first proper mission. That was a trade mission which wasn't on the original, so it's nice that these guys have created this as an additional. We're going to listen to the original soundtrack in this one. Unfortunately, the only problem is it resets the thing, but again, this is very early progress. The fact they've done this without pay is nothing short of a miracle. Well, let's start the brief.
Final clear out of rogue tribes proceeding well.
Nice.
The Navy will soon have control of the solar
Nice.
system. Warp hole opening will follow. However, sporadic incidents continue to be reported. You are required to provide armed protection to a civilian convoy carrying skilled agricultural workers. If the convoy is attacked, you must engage and destroy the enemy craft.
Alright, simple objectives. Escort convoy, destroy anyone who even looks at you funny. Oh. There we go, I thought it crashed there. Funny enough, I've had really no issues running these builds. I've got to thank the people who made this because they allowed a select people on Discord to, well, anyone to actually
Attempting uplink with communications to naval
have a go of it.
operations complete.
So, good on them. But they also got some play
Mission
testing, so
objectives. Ensure the civilian convoy reaches its destination safely. You are cleared to take offensive actions against any hostile craft.
ow,
Objectives
ow.
understood. Hopefully this will be an easy ride.
So we'll hit him with that. Okay, it's played the remade soundtrack. Maybe it's copyright. Of course, my only minor criticism is that the anti-shield laser seems... Oh. Had a bit of a problem there. Oh, here comes the boom. Boom! Yeet! In a way, the explosions are way better because obviously it's more realistic, but they don't have the same spectacularness of, I would say, of the previous game. But it's still brilliant. And the fact that debris stays there, so over time. Come on, why are you not firing the pod? Or maybe the pod isn't done yet. It's alright, Klein, you just stay there, do nothing. Why change a habit of a fucking lifetime? So, we're seeing the Navy leisure barge, which is funny because, you know, these are meant to be, you know, transport ships, yet they're called pleasure barges. Well, leisure barge. Oh, there we go. It's going to go yeeting. Yep, there it is. It's been yeeted. Firing them to shield missiles. Here it comes. It's going to get yeeted. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Fire more. Do a strafe and run. Oh, it's been yeeted. Nice. So one thing I really enjoy is look at all this persistent garbage. Well, I say garbage, it's actually, you know, debris. I think it's brilliant. Because it feels more like a battlefield. I know the PlayStation had technical reasons why they couldn't do this. But everything is just a fucking improvement. I know the graphics look a little rough in places, but it's still very, very, very early alpha. Oh, here comes another gunship. Oh, it's gonna get yeeted. Yeet.
Navy battleship to Merc.
Oh,
Retreat from hostile craft pilot.
here we go.
This one is ours.
Navy battleship wants a piece of flesh. Come on. Yeet it. There we go. Don't fuck with that frigate. It's alright, Klein. You just sit about doing nothing. Ah. Whee! There we go.
This attack confirms that tribe members are still attempting to disrupt Navy activities. Their numbers are low, but while they are active, our forces remain at risk from terrorist attacks.
Well, that mission was brilliant. It showed one brilliant new addition, which was persistent wreckage, which makes the battlefield feel much more alive rather than just disappear in the wreckage. Of course, the explosions are less pronounced, and you don't get to see the yeet explosion, but still cool.
Crystal shortages are reported by all Navy fleet production units. Without crystal for power cells, our fleet will suffer irreparable harm. An asteroid field suitable for crystal mining is located in the region. You are required to enter the field and join the mining operation. Use your Seismic Lance to extract the crystal from the asteroids. When sufficient crystal is mined, an industrial fleet craft will decloak in your vicinity and collect the crystal. Ensure that this craft can execute its task unhindered.
Okay, this again is just another... This is a mining mission, so what we'll do here is... Don't know why I'm increasing the shield, but why not? We're just having to play about. So we basically got to mine crystal and protect a fleet craft, which is another Navy frigate. It was the same in the original. I think if they have a choice in the remake, they need to change the frigate and maybe something more industrial, or even a frigate and like an unarmed civilian mining ship. I think that would be quite good. But again, I believe this is just a like-for-like remake, so... Oh, there we go. Flying down the chute. Reminds me of Battlestar Galactica, where you fly down the chute. The Vipers, the fighter
Mission
craft.
objectives. Mine asteroids for sufficient quantities of crystal, whilst ensuring the safety of Navy fleet craft.
Alright, so we're going to do some dog fighting.
Keep an eye out for the asteroids containing the crystal. This is Ops. Keep aware for any tribe fighters hiding out there.
So what you're seeing here is like a leading indicator. So if you shoot your cursor around there, you should have a reasonable chance of hitting them. Unlike me, who can't aim for shit because I'm tired. There we go. So we destroyed our Swarm Lord. Now I'm going to show you something called the Seismic Lance, which is used to mine. Yay. There we go.
This is Ops. Just use your Seismic Lance on the asteroids to reveal the crystals.
So Seismic Lances are used in the game to mine asteroids, as you're seeing here, but also to destroy limpet mines on certain missions. You could also use it as an offensive weapon. In this, because it doesn't overheat, you could argue in a way it's quite overpowered. Unless, let's have a look, let's see. Actually, it is quite overpowered. I think... Of course, it's hard to drain like this, so... Ah, it's bright beam. Do like the cockpit view, like... Cockpit looks a lot better. There we go. It's not as effective against hull, but shields. It absolutely demolishes shields. And the fact it doesn't overheat, though it is close range weapon, you have to pretty much be, you know, up the backside. Oh, What's happened here? Alright, thought it went a bit glitchy. Right, let's continue mining. Ignore the storm lords that are jumping in. Fuck them. Oh, they're shooting at us. Ow, ow. As you can see at the top right is my shield indicate. Once the shields are gone, I'm down to my hull. And once that's gone, you fail your mission, you're dead. Again, this is not a realistic space simulator, so it flies like an arcade fighter. But again, I didn't mind that. So there's the Navy frigate. There goes the Stormlord. These are the flak lasers actually do damage this time. Do like the destructive models, like. Normally after a few shots what would happen is you would then get called a traitor and that would be the end of your game. I do like how the models are a lot better. Even the scaling's a lot better, like the frigates feel massive. I'm not sure if I like this big Navy logo slapped onto it, but that's a personal preference, doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Alright, here we go, there we go. Okay, I think it's just getting the last of the crystal. I think we still got inertia on this. Yes, we have. We still actually have inertia. That didn't happen on the original one for the PlayStation. I've got to give it credit, and they've actually put inertia in, like it would be in space. Alright, here we go. So we're shooting more tribal stormlords. There's Klein doing fuck all as always. Useless twat. Alright, more stormlords are coming in. They want a piece of the pie. Probably overkill that many missiles. Of course, it's just the first two that get remade. There was a third colony called Red Sun, but that's like kind of like the black sheep of the family, like the bastard child. No one really likes to talk about them. It wasn't the fact it was a terrible game, it just felt like it was made by basically the apprentices. Like, they did a good effort, but you know, they're not like the A team, are they? It's not A squad. Go A squad. In case you wonder what that's off, it's off a TV show called Bottom, which was a popular comedy done by Rick Mail. Absolute legend in his own right. Oh. No, I'm waiting to have killed this fucker. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We got the crystal, we can get out, and there's the jump gate. Don't see why they didn't just dock with the frigate, like.
Protection of the mining operation means that power cell production is continuing at a satisfactory pace. If this level of production continues, the Navy fleet will soon reach the optimum level for a breaching attempt to be made on the Sol System warp hull.
Cool. Cool story. Right, so
Continue
this
on
is the
with
final
both
mission of the
tribe
demo.
fighters are disrupting our attempts to initialize the new system battle platform. Power cells must reach the platform unhindered if we are to open the warp hole. Approach damaged Navy cargo vessels in the region and tractor their cargo pods. Transport the pods within range of the battle platform. Once full power levels have been reached, the system warp hole will open. For security reasons, the pods will be cloaked until any enemy presence has been eliminated.
Makes sense. So, I think we need afterburners and engine power for this one. And that's it. We got the grapple gun this time. Think of it as like a grabber. You grab and you tow shit in space. You become a tow truck. Whoosh.
This is Ox. Destroy surrounding fighters. Then we will uncloak the cargo pods. This is Ox. Long-range sensors detecting activity in your area. Keep alert.
Mission objectives. Tractor any loose cargo pods and transfer all cargo pods to the battle platform. Protect the cargo pods from attack by trying.
Oh crap. Oh gosh. I do find that the difficulty curve seems to have increased a little bit on this mission. Could be wrong, like. Could be just I'm shit at dodging. Oh. There we go. I do like how it's nice enough to tell you that you've destroyed the... They haven't implemented flares, I don't think, yet, so let's find out. No. That's fair enough.
Power cells are now decloaking.
Okay.
Use a grappling hook and tow them to the battle
Again, I do
platform.
like how
Once
they've
you release
introduced
the
battle
grappling hook,
wreckage.
The battle platform will tether them.
So,
Them on my scanner Ops. Will engage.
Grapple attached.
alright, let's fly to the battle platform. Clyde, you just sit there and do fuck all, as you always do. One thing I do like is if you look at the battle platform, you can clearly tell it's like sort of ragged. You can see rust and decay on it, which I think is actually a good touch. I think for maybe the earlier parts of the campaign, as the Navy still a sort of scrap bang fleet, they should maybe do that with the Navy ships.
Grapple released.
Oh. Oh, I seem to have found an unlimited thrust feature here. Ow. Do seem to be getting a crap ton of fighters now. Might be biting off more than chew.
Grapple attached.
Whoa, last starfighter rescue, yeah. I can still fight while towed, which is good. Dogfighting while I'm torn. What could possibly go wrong? And I've lost where I'm at. Not that way. Oh, there it is. How the hell could I forget where that is? It's like a discount Death Star. Alright, here we go. Doing some tow trucking. Ow. Gosh, it's a good job I don't drive. My spaceship flying's terrible here. There we go. Who else wants a yeeting? Oh. There we go. Come on then. Oh gosh. Anyone else want a yeeting? We got just one more power cell. Oh, let's go into cockpit view. Yeep, yeet, yeet. I think I found a glitch. Could be wrong, like. Yeah, I have the displays on the side are static, but again, it's a demo of a very early alpha, so really any criticism is perfectly unjustified in this state. The people who made this are fucking wizards. Did I say out the wizards? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Yep, just flying there, being a trucker. Oh gosh, oh, it's just a grapple. Yeah, I do like how it's like, you know, a bit worn down and all that shit.
Grapple released.
This is Ops. Well done, pilot. Let's get that wormhole open.
Oh, there we go. And I think we're just gonna dock. Yeah. Whoosh.
Commander Kron
Docking
confirms
window could be a
completion of
bit
our
better,
thesis
but
first
again,
phase.
this is a demo.
All wormhole opening procedures have been executed. This success allows us to assemble our forces and proceed toward the League home system of Galanire. We intend to strike at the heart of their government. They will live to regret their past crimes against our people.
And that's it. That is Colony North Wars redo demo. And I think it's only fair that we keep the credits on, just so we can at least see who made the game. I would also like to thank the development team, because when I was on their Discord, they allowed us all an early access to the demo, just for like sort of beta testing, troubleshooting, which I thought was dead nice of them. And I'm going to release this video. So, thank you everyone. CG Man, signing out.